Hey guys, so today we are in my car and we're gonna see just how many Family Dollars it takes to find the budget Rainbow High dolls. A lot of people have been saying they can find like 3 of them but then can't find the other 3 in their area. So right now we are in the parking lot for the Family Dollar that is the most furthest south from me within the area that I'm willing to drive to look for them. We've got, let's see, so there's this one, there's one to the west, one to the east, and one a little farther east than that. And those are within like reason. There's also one that's kind of toward the northwest, and then 3 up north from me. So I have a pretty good selection. I'm probably not going to drive to all of them in one day because I have a doctor's appointment here in a bit, but we're going to get to the ones that I can get to within that amount of time. So let's go check out Family Dollar number 1.
The first thing I noticed was that they had Halloween decorations as well as your regular fall decorations and a lot of really cute ones. So I can't really be too mad. The toy section on the other hand was about half a shelf of just really that Mickey is so cute, you guys. Just really random stuff, all kind of junked up and piled up. There weren't really any dolls except for some Barbies, and on the very top shelf you'll see that I find a couple of OMGs. Neither are the ones that I need in my collection. Either I already have them or I'm just not interested. I'm trying to be really picky when it comes to the budget OMGs. Alright, so I found the very next shelf, like on the other side, I finally hit the jackpot. So make sure you check both places. Cheryl's lipstick was off and Daphne's under eyeliner was off if I remember correctly. But I did buy Georgia, super happy because she was gorgeous. So that got me 1 out of 6. And I did look at the rest of the OMGs. Again, all of them were ones that I either already had or didn't want or didn't need. I wouldn't have minded another Lady Diva because I love doing her hair neutralized.
Okay, so we've secured Georgia. Cheryl had really bad mouth paint and Daphne had some really uneven liner. Actually, her and Cheryl's liner both were uneven. So I just got Georgia with tax. She was over $19. The lady at checkout was really sweet, but she was like, oh, you know, at Target you'd pay twice that. And I wanted to be like, there's a reason for that, but like I didn't because she was nice and there was no reason for me to be wild. She looked at me, she goes, well, somebody's gonna be real happy with this, and I was real close to being like, yeah, that's gonna be me, but wasn't trying to be weird today. So yeah, okay, so 1 down, 5 left to go. But again, this store only had 3 out of the 6 girls, which is what a lot of people are saying, that they can only ever seem to find 3 in their area. So we're gonna go to the one that is like kind of east of where I normally live and see what it has, if it has the same girls or if it has 3 different ones or anything at all. Alright, let's go. Okay guys, so we are at the second Family Dollar in hunt for the Rainbow High budget dolls, and yeah, let's go in and see if they have anything.
Again, toys here are divided up in between 2 aisles. It's like a half an aisle on each side. They do have some Squishmallows, which was nice. So they only had Cheryl and Daria. Again, Cheryl's lip paint was messed up. They only had 2 of the OMGs that I already had. So I ended up only picking up Daria, which I love that her hair is a little more like the show. I'm really happy about that. This place did have some random cheer Rainbow Highs hiding, like kind of tucked in everywhere. I didn't buy any of the random cheer girls just because I didn't really need them. They had some really pretty Barbies on sale. I just feel like I'm trying to be responsible with dolls, and having multiple different collections can make it really hard. Because sometimes like I just do a lousy job of budgeting too, honestly.
So we have 2 out of the 6. We have 3, 4, about 6 more stores to check. Right now though, I'm gonna get ready for my doctor's appointment, and then afterwards we will go check. Okay you guys, so The other day, I was on a roll, going to the Family Dollars, doing the good search, and literally right after I went to the second one, I got a call from Trey saying that he was at work and he wasn't feeling well. So I went and picked him up, and I had to, pretty much put my search on pause. In between there, I did, like the next day I had off, I went to a third Family Dollar, which is the one kind of southwest-ish of me, and they had absolutely nothing. No LOL, no Rainbow High, no anything. So, womp womp. But here I am, like, weeks later. I'm gonna restart. I'm going back to the one that is southeast-ish of me, because I'm already in town for a dental appointment anyway. Gotta get a cleaning, every 6 months and whatnot. So I'm gonna check this one out again. Hopefully, maybe they either have something different, or even if they still have, like, hopefully they have something at all, but, like, even if they're the same ones and they just need, like, a small makeup touch-up, I might just go ahead and get them, because, honestly, these guys have been really hard to find, and since I technically need 2 of each, one to dye and one to keep, it's even harder. So I would rather just, like, buy them and do a little fixing, if it's nothing too bad. Do a little fixing, then not have them at all. So let's go check this one out and see if we can find anything. Okay, so it looks like more of the cheer dolls. It was kind of nice to see them again. Nice throwback. We had some more OMGs. Again, stuff I already had, but check this out. Okay, so already 4 girls, 5. I already have Georgia sitting at home and Daria, so that means I have the Daphne, the Emmy, the Cheryl that I need. Like, I'm hyped. Cheryl, this one, her mouth is way off. Like, her lips are almost too smeared to one side. I'm gonna have to pass on her. This one, hers are a tiny bit off, but I do think, like, it's probably fixable, and her eyeliner is better than the other one. So I think that she will be coming home with us. It's so interesting to see how different they look from their G3 counterparts. I know it's kind of hard to tell with the glare, but, like, yeah, I really did take my time, looked at them really good. I don't need another Daria, but, like, oh, she's so pretty. Holy, oh my gosh, like, I'm actually still in shock that we found all 4 of the ones that I still needed in the very first stop today. Obviously, I still need seconds of all 6, but for those 4, plus tax, plus, like, a $5 kitchen rug that I bought, it ended up being, like, $81, so, yeah. A little expensive. I mean, they're 18 something each. I think these were actually 18, and in some stores I've noticed they're 18.50. So I think it varies by Family Dollar store, which is really strange. But we got Georgia and Daria waiting for us at home. So today I picked up Gabriella, Daphne, Cheryl, and Emmy, and all of them had reasonably good makeup. I'm still absolutely shocked. I don't know how long these will be available for. I don't know how often Family Dollar is ordering them, how long they're going to keep ordering them, like, whatever. But, for now, I can at least say I've got 1 of all 6 of them. Let the hunt continue, but I'm actually really stoked right now for at least that much. So just a quick look at the girls' inbox now that I'm home. There are some really obvious differences. Obviously, like Emmy's hair color, Daria's hair color, Gabriella's makeup. As far as their faces go, a lot of it is, like, just subtle changes. Cheryl really didn't come with this darker lipstick. Her dress is a little different. We'll show you more about that later. Her shoes are the same, which is nice. I love these shoes. They're one of my all-time favorite pairs of Rainbow High shoes. Gabriella has much softer makeup. They all have shorter hair, and Gabriella missing her sleeves on this sweater is such an actual tragedy. Like, I could deal without the rainbow belt, but the sleeves is weird. Shoes are the same. Georgia has a much brighter lipstick. I feel like her eyebrows are further apart, but I guess I'll have to pull up my other one to see. Top is the same. Shorts instead of pants, so that was an interesting change. Her shoes are more, like,
jellies. It's like her usual shoes, but without the lettering on them. Daphne's hair is like a different color. You really can't tell, but I feel like it's more of a yellowy green versus Series 3, which is more of a blue-green. Her top has sleeves. Her skirt doesn't have the little ring through it. The little knots just sewn on. Emmy's hair color is probably the biggest change, but it's such a glow-up in a lot of ways. It kind of complements her makeup more. The sweater, I still don't love. I didn't love it originally. I don't know if this one will stain the way the first one did, but let's hope not. Same with the skirt. The skirt on the Series 3 one really stained. These shoes are definitely different. They look like they're on the wrong foot. Also, this is HR instead of RH. Okay, so Daria is definitely one of my favorite changes. There's a lot about her that's different. The hair color, the makeup is brighter, so it's a little closer to the show version, like you can see here. Her shoes don't have the painted roses on the edges, but her magic dress is still the same. So I am looking forward to unboxing these guys a lot. Okay, looking at the artwork on the back of the boxes, it's just kind of the same thing. I'm definitely going to keep some box backs from these. I keep box backs from every line that comes out. But these show them in their more like original form, which I think could probably be confusing to people buying them for the first time. That they don't really look in the box like what they look like on the back of the box. Alright, it says, "Welcome to Rainbow High, the colorful art school full of bold fashions." So that's really cute. I mean, it's pretty standard. I also picked up some shoes because they were on sale for $6.99 and I was missing some. And this Daria, weirdly enough, I ran to TJ Maxx right quick. There she was in her crushed box on sale. I also got Animal Crossing Monopoly from Ollie's. So it was a pretty good shopping day overall. Alright, here we go. Let me get them all lined up. I'm going to show you the differences between them all. So you can see a lot of the more obvious differences in the makeup and in some of the hair colors right off the bat. Cheryl, I didn't even realize just how different her eyebrows and eyeshadow are. Her lipstick being a different color was probably the most striking thing to me. I knew that her glitter was missing on the eyeshadow, but it's more than that. Like, it's almost like, I mean, she doesn't have the brown kind of thing at the top. It's just a lot different. The eyebrows are really striking too now that I see them in comparison. Her hair actually looks a bit more yellow, like slightly darker, and it could just be the gel because she is pretty crunchy. That's definitely a thing. Her dress is a more simple version. The belt is not a separate piece. It's sewn in the back and made on as one piece. The newer one has more blush, like I said, darker eyebrows. The dress is different. The shoes being the one thing that are the same, which is great because, again, these are like one of my favorite pairs of shoes to repaint. Definitely, like I said, the older one has less blush. Daphne's the same way, but Daphne's hair, I don't know if you guys can see it. Original Daphne's is more of an icy blue mint, and newer Daphne's is more of a yellowy mint. Her eyeshadow is really just kind of missing the glitter, but it's not super different. I guess except for her lower lashes. Her freckles are darker. Her lipstick is a completely different color. Her eyebrows are different because they've got that softer gradient. Whereas Cheryl's were a completely different shape. Daphne's are about the same shape, just different insides. I mean, her top has sleeves. I like that. The skirt, you can see the difference with the ring and the other one's just sewn on. Her shoes were pretty much the same. Gabriella, her eyeshadow is so much softer. It makes a huge difference to her face. Different lipstick, slightly softer brows. Yeah, you guys can kind of see there. It's more towards the inside. They're not like super different, but her eyeshadow definitely is. Her hair on the original is a bit darker, I think, than the newer one. And obviously the missing sweater sleeves just don't do it for me. Her shoes are pretty much the same except for without the silver paint on the studs on the back. Sorry, I'm doing voiceover, so if it seems like I'm not quite caught up, I'm so sorry. But yeah, the eyebrow differences really hit, like, Emmy's too. I mean, her eyebrows are lighter and not as heavy. Her lipstick is darker. Her eyeshadow on the newer one is also darker and more, like, defined. She just looks like a different girl. The hair color is gorgeous on the newer one. I love both, but the newer one just having just plain hair actually like hits harder for me. I don't love the sweater or the skirt. The shoes, okay, so they do say RH on both. They weren't on the wrong feet, thank goodness. They are Daria's rose heels, but just recast in a different color. I kind of like them better in this color. It's nice to have that kind of exclusive to this doll's shoes. Sorry, I'm clumsy and knock everything over. All right, Daria is great. Her hair is obviously different. She doesn't have the stripes that I dislike so much. Her makeup is brighter. She's got more blush. Her dress is about the same. Her shoes lack any of the rose paint or the brown heels. I will say it's very off-putting that they gave an African-American doll, any doll really, a black Doc Marten style boot with red laces, because that typically means something really bad. I'm not gonna get into that though. Moving on though, here's Georgia. You can see her eyebrows also have that slight difference. Her makeup is much softer around the eyes and her lips are much brighter. She's got her little shorts. Her shoes are like little jellies. You can just see right through them because they don't have the little print over them. She's very cute, honestly. Like, she looks like much younger, and because of the inner gradient on her brows, they look kind of wild, like her really far apart. But everybody is really cute. I'm actually really happy with them. The $18 price tag should have been closer to $15, bare minimum. If not slightly less in discount. But I love them. I do miss the articulation. I'm not going to pretend I don't. Also, the shoes have these weird yellow dots. I don't know what these mean. Yeah, okay, so I showed you silver paint missing. But look, Daphne's have the weird yellow dot. Like, I don't know what it is. It's from the box. Cheryl's has it. I mean, Emmy's and Daria's don't. And Georgia's don't. So I thought that was kind of weird that the other three do. I have no idea what it is. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review of them. I am glad I got them. I look forward to dyeing a second set of them. And just to wrap it up, I'm going to give you guys like a quick look at the bodies. The legs are hard plastic. There's no snap and bend knee. Like, it doesn't bend at all. Neither do the arms. I mean, if you're just displaying them on a shelf, it's probably not going to matter unless you're trying to dress them in something where the hands are in the way. Georgia has much thicker hair. Much. I own either 4 or 6 of her original dolls, and I've owned others that I've sold, and all of them had really skimpy hair. Hers is luscious on this starter doll. Same with Gabriella. She had really thick hair. There's a little bit of gel mark that we'll have to get off just from like, their hair is not like ridiculously crunchy. Well, Cheryl's kind of is, especially at the end, but they do have gel in, so you know, the occasional gel marks. Weirdly enough, Gabriella and Daphne's underpants almost look the same in person. Like I said, Daphne's hair, she's got this one spot right here, but for the most part, it's nice. It's still kind of crinkly, but it's cut shorter, and it's much more of a yellowy green. I don't know. I think she's really cute. I cannot wait to dye her. I love dyeing Daphne, and I wish I could afford more of her. But she's gone up in price over the last couple of months, used and whatnot. Cheryl also has really thick hair. Like I said, her doll originally had like hair that was 2 different lengths. One about this length and then some more underneath that was longer. So her having all one length hair is really nice. All of them have thick hair though. Like, every single one of them has really nicely rooted hair. No staining on Emmy's body. There's a little bit of like fabric dust. I don't know what you'd call it. But especially since her original sweater and skirt stained really bad, it's nice to kind of see her not having a stain. Like, look at the rooting. This is what you would expect from like the more expensive dolls that we definitely don't always get. Looking at you, Robin and Aisha. Okay, Daria's hair has some gel in it. It had like a few spots it could have used a little more hair, maybe like an extra plug or 2, but nothing that bad. Like, everything is pretty tightly done, which, like I said, it's just such a shock because I've definitely gotten full price, like the more expensive girls, and had them be really thinly rooted, to say the least. So I just cannot stop admiring Daria, and Emmy too, for that matter.
Hey guys, so this, like, I filmed that video ages ago, posted the photos of these dolls on my Instagram ages ago. I've been working really, really hard, and we're about to come up on if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this, a second Prime week for Amazon. So during Prime week, we have a ton of mandatory overtime, sometimes the week after as well, just to get everything out to people. We work extra hours, like, so in October, they're making us come in an hour earlier and work an extra day. So I'll be working 11-hour days, 5 days a week, and then trying to take care of my family and prepare for the holidays, etc. on the weekends that I get off. It's really hard, and apparently it's going to be like this pretty much from now through Christmas. There's not a lot of time off. There's not a lot of time for me to do other stuff. I just started a secondary YouTube channel for, like, my video game stuff, because I finally got a gaming computer that I've been wanting for, like, forever. It's a lot, but I am going to try to keep up with these videos. It's already been really hard because, like, I'm struggling to keep up as it is. And it's about to get a lot worse for me, like, as far as work goes. But I'm gonna do my best. I have a lot of stuff I want to make videos on. I've already recorded, like, a lot of shorter clips, so I can kind of string them together when I have time. But I just want to say thank you guys for being patient with me. I hope that you enjoyed this little kind of mini doll hunt. I know a lot of people have no interest, none, in the, budget dolls. I hate calling them budget. They're not budget at $18. Like I said, they're starter dolls to me, I guess, more than anything. I know they call them budget because they come from, like, budget friendly stores, like Family Dollar, Dollar General, wherever. But they're not really budget, like, when you do a price comparison. So I'm sure a lot of people won't watch these videos because they have no interest in it, but I hope that you guys enjoyed just kind of seeing the differences between them. I actually thought they were really pretty, so I wasn't too bothered about getting them, but because I have to buy doubles of everything, that's 12 dolls, which means I need, 12 extra bodies, and I might have, like, 3 or 4 laying around at a time, but usually not, like, just a full 12 bodies laying in a drawer somewhere. So I do eventually want them to all have articulation. I plan to add those bodies, but it's just going to be slow over time. I have money to buy dolls right now, but no time. I just did like an unboxing of 6 or 7 dolls that had kind of started to pile up. Really don't even have the time to shop for them most days. I haven't even been the one going to the grocery store. Bear gets off a couple of hours earlier than me, and so he's been kind of running by the store after work to save me the trouble of all of that. So I don't have, like, the fashion runway girls yet, any of those. I still need another set of twins to dye for, like, Luna and Sunny's twin pack. I don't have the new 6 shadow high ones. I don't have the new 3, like, the different body size rainbow high ones that came out. All of those came out on the LOL website, so people have been ordering from there. I think that the new shadow highs are just starting to be seen in stores. So those will probably carry us through the holidays, along with Sewing Machine Skylar, who I also don't have yet. Like, you can see, so they released, what was it, 12 new dolls in July alone? 12 or 14, something like that. And then these other ones have all kind of trickled out since then. So here it is, the end of September, and just in the last 3 months, we've gotten probably 20-something dolls released. Just from Rainbow High, okay? Because I also collect LOL OMGs, Barbie extras, which have been rumored to be discontinued, but I still have some I have to catch up on, including the extra, I guess the fancy flyer ones or whatever. They don't fly. They're the vacation themed ones, that has the new Ken and whatever. So I'm behind on those. I'm behind on quite a few of the OMGs. I don't know. Other than that, I've pretty much packed all my doll lines away because Rainbow High takes up so much room. I do still have Monster High to catch up on. I haven't even bought like Amazon exclusive Deuce yet. Claude and Abby have been out. I don't have them yet. I don't have most of the locker ones. Like, keeping up with all 4 of those doll lines coming out pretty much consecutively, and then having all of them dump like having all of them dump a bunch of dolls out at the same time. Like I said, just in 3 months, Rainbow High has released so many dolls, and because I buy doubles of all of them, it's way worse. So even when I have the money, I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. But you know what? Enough about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed the comparisons between the, starter dolls and their original counterparts. Let me know what you think of them. Are you going to buy them? Are you going to skip them? Do you think they're a waste of money because they're unarticulated? Or maybe you just don't like their faces, or the clothes aren't really anything. I mean, they're asking a lot of money for a really pared down version. So I am curious to what you guys think, but I am going to head out because I'm at the gym and I should actually probably go in and exercise. So I will see you guys next time, and it'll probably, hopefully, I will have found another 6 of these and we'll start dyeing them because I have plans.